what was your biggest win coming out of it?
For me, beside having your constant guidance, even though it was a program, but I feel like you're always there. There's somebody that has my back. I have this wonderful community to back me all the time. When I doubt myself, when I'm not sure, when I'm labeling myself and calling myself, oh, you're not good enough. There are people, including you, and you're always on top of them to cheer me and tell me you're my cheerleader. Oh no, you can do it. Oh, think about it. If you remember when I did my case study, I was like panicking every single second. And you kept on telling me, you can do it. Rashid and Heath, they kept on telling me, you can do it. So I feel like I gained something that I lost almost for 10 years when I moved to Canada. I gained friends and support group that I did not have for 10 years, which made me struggle throughout my journey to get here. So that's my hugest gain in life.
Wow, that's awesome. And I know that you are pretty much a jack of all trades. You have a lot of interests and passions that you were doing, really a lot of pro bono work, a lot of, initiatives that you were involved in. Would you say that you were able to materialize, some of these passions into, a career where you're appreciated, where you get, paid for?
100%. Before I joined, I wanted to do everything, but I did not know which one would be the path that I want to take. And you know me very well. I never believe in like lifetime path that it will be always steady. I know it gets a little bit bumpy and I need to adapt constantly, but I did not know what I want to be. Do I want to be a UX researcher? Do I want to do UX and UI? Do I want to be the product manager that I'm holding the position of? Oh no, I should leave the whole field and start over again. And I feel you were the voice of sense a lot of the time, and looking at others' experiences in the cohort and trying to understand and stop thinking that I'm very special case and it's like, oh, nobody can understand my pain. It made it very clear to me to and help me to identify my skills, what I'm good at, what I can do, what I can do but shouldn't pursue. Just understand my limits and understand who I am as a person, what I value, what I want, and where I want to head. And just think short term. And I always try to think, oh, 20 years ahead, I want to be this. But it taught me that think short term as well. It's not all about long term. So align your skills and ability and the talent that you have to what you want right now. Future is coming, work toward it. So I was 100% able to decide and make my mind and choose a career path that I'm proud to say that I want to stick in this career path at least for coming 5 years.
That's amazing. Love it, love it, love it. What would be one piece of advice that you would share with someone who is in the same spot that you were in before you met me?
Don't suffer alone. Don't think that there is no answer out there. Look for help. Find somebody that can see your truth and it can see who you are and take the chance. I remember when before finding you, I was so miserable. And when I came upon your profile, I remember I was very blunt and I asked you, oh, I noticed that you're a career coach and I want to know how much you charge for your services. I was very blunt because I was just so frustrated with life and suffering on my own. And then when you reached out and you talked to me, I had my doubts. But then I got to this moment and a lot of like loved ones, they advised me, they were like, take a risk. You never took a risk in your life. Take a risk, try something new, let somebody help you. And don't worry, things will start happening. Somebody will believe in you. I'm a firm believer that things start happening in your life when you find one person believing in you. And I feel like if you suffer alone and you just keep it to yourself, it will be a miserable life and miserable career. And we live very short life, and we want to be happy, and we want to spend that 8 hours of the day that we are working for somebody at least with some peace of mind. So my advice is reach out for help, don't suffer alone, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. I remember when I told you how much I make and how much I made 3 months before when they hired me, you screamed from top of your lungs. It was clear to me that you don't, it's not a transaction here. It's more of a human relationship. That really helped me. But if I have like, I'm gonna say it as a immigrant, as a Middle Eastern, when you go through a lot of life, like tough like situations in your life, you tend to think a lot of like nickels and dimes all the time for everything, especially when you immigrate to a new country and you have to start from zero. But it was obvious to me that you made me feel, and it was obvious that I have to make that investment in myself. And it's not only about others. You don't have to live for others, you have to live for yourself. So you made me feel comfortable. And I don't know how to put it. I feel like you made me feel human when you talked to me. It wasn't, oh, what's your problem, what you're doing, what you need to, what you want to achieve. It wasn't that. It was you listening to me for a good, I think it was an hour or two. Even you even got, when I was like not 100% sure, you even got on a call with me even though you had a busy day, and you talked to me. So I felt like it was a human interaction, it was a relationship built, and it wasn't just, oh, it's a program, you do it and then you go your way.